Hi everyone, it is Mabel again. So I have another DBT skill that I really recommend you try using to help you get through life during this COVID-19 crisis. So this one is called Accepts. And this is a crisis survival skill. It's a skill that is meant to be used when you feel quite overwhelmed with what's going on, or you have a lot of emotions and you don't really know how to deal with them, or you're not ready to deal with them, or maybe it's not quite the right time. Like, for example, you got a parent, or you got to homeschool, or you got to do your job. So it is a skill that is all about distraction. And I'm sure that this is one that you are all naturally doing anyway. Humans are pretty good at distraction. But I wanted to quickly come on and talk about it because I think a couple things are interesting with distraction. I think sometimes it gets a bit of a bad rep because we tend to do distraction to the point of avoidance. So that's not what I want to do, right? I'm not encouraging you guys to spend the whole day sleeping or play video games all day or binge watch an entire series in a day. That is not distraction. That is avoidance. But there are lots of ways that we can distract, and it is a healthy coping skill, absolutely. So accepts is spelled Accepts, and for every letter there is a different way that you can distract. So if you're interested in learning all the different letters and the different strategies to distract, check it out. You can go online and Google DBT skill accepts and you will find lots of stuff. What I would suggest you start with is probably what you're already doing, which is the A for activities. So just picking an activity that you enjoy doing, whether that's, knitting or baking or reading or playing a board game with your family. It can be watching TV and video games. It can be things that maybe are a little bit you might get carried away with. If it's something like that, just set a time limit. So maybe one episode, maybe an hour or two of gaming, right? But set some parameters around it so that it doesn't become an avoidance. And it's absolutely okay, right? This crisis is really challenging in the sense that there is no end to it that we know of, and it changes so quickly. And so it is completely normal right now to feel, okay, 1 minute and like you got this, and then the next minute feel overwhelmed and really not know where to go and have all these feelings inside that you don't really know what to do with. And so this is a good skill that you can use during periods of like that, right? Where you maybe don't have the time to deal with it at that moment, or you just really don't know where to start, or you feel like it's kind of bubbling up a bit too high and it might kind of overwhelm you. Distract yourself, right? Go read a book, go take a hot bath, right? Make yourself some tea and journal, right? Anything that you really actually enjoy doing, and do it for a little bit. And then when you're done, hopefully you might be in a better place. If not, at least you got through that period without making the situation worse, and you can think about, now am I ready to deal with some of those feelings? I hope that makes sense, and I hope that helps.